The first known auctions took place in Babylon, which is now Iraq, in 500 BC. In the modern world, the finest art, jewelry, classic cars, yachts, and memorabilia are all sold at auction. The stock market itself is an auction that controls the value of stocks, and livestock auctions have an impact on the cost of food products. Energy prices are determined at the Chicago Mercantile, which is an auction platform. Even the interest rate on money is controlled by auctions. And over the past 20 years, eBay has brought the auction method into every aspect of daily life, selling billions of items. Real estate auctions have been used for decades, but they got a bad rap when the housing market crashed in 2008. Banks and lenders used the auction process to sell off all the foreclosed properties. Why? The answer is simple. A real estate sale by auction is the fastest and most effective way to sell property, and many other things, for the highest price possible. Real estate auctions for non-distressed and mainstream properties have become extremely popular throughout the United States and many foreign countries. In Australia, for instance, real estate auctions compose nearly 80% of all residential and commercial real estate sales. The dramatic increase in selling and buying real estate at auction is an indicator that real estate auctions are becoming the new normal. People have become more educated about the auction process and its many advantages. A real estate auction is simply a faster and more efficient way to sell real estate and puts the seller in control of the sales process. One of the reasons why real estate auctions are becoming more popular is that the sales process is transparent. Buyers are aware of each other's bids and can adjust their offers accordingly. In traditional sales transactions involving real estate agents, buyers are often outbid because they do not have the opportunity to increase their offer, which impacts the seller's equity. Both parties lose out. A real estate sale by Love Auctions is worth considering for several reasons. Real estate auctions for non-distressed properties are fast, focused, and very effective. As a seller, you want to sell your property as quickly as possible so you can turn the page and move on. A real estate auction establishes the true market value of your property in a specific marketplace on a specific day. The Love Auction sales methods are a better, faster, and far more efficient way to sell real estate than the traditional sales method. They're designed to sell your residential and commercial real estate in plus or minus 30 days and net you the most amount of money possible at closing. A Love Auction nets you more money because your property is sold as is, for cash, with absolutely no contingencies. Love Auction seller commissions are far less than traditional sales commissions, meaning more net proceeds at closing. Our auction sales platform is designed to help the seller save on sales expenses, resulting in higher net proceeds at closing. The Love Reserve Auction sales platform helps you determine a reserve sale price, which is the minimum price you will accept to sell your home. This takes all the risk out of selling your property. If the auction does not produce a buyer that is willing to meet your reserve sale price, the property is withdrawn from the auction, and you have no further obligation. It's that simple. We provide you with an extensive assessment of the property. This includes a written evaluation of the property's condition and how that compares to recent sales of similar properties in your market. We showcase your property to the marketplace, providing maximum visibility to the target market, and announce the auction date. We aggressively advertise and market the property at our expense to potential buyers and agents. This includes posting your property on every online real estate website and in conventional real estate advertising platforms and marketing systems. This notifies all local, regional, national, and international real estate professionals and buyers that your property will be sold at auction and invites them to register. Our advertising and marketing efforts are designed to stimulate interest in the property and to encourage buyers to make offers before the auction. We will also provide buyers with a property appraisal, a home inspection report, termite inspection report, radon test report, a plat map, a title and lien search, and other information about the property. It's not unusual for properties to sell before the auction date. A live auction with real-time competitive bidding far outweighs the traditional sales process in terms of maximizing the sale price. Competitive bidding in an auction always drives the sale price up, never down. That's why world record real estate prices are established at auction, not by traditional sales methods. An auction is an event with real-time competitive bidding that creates excitement and the urgency for buyers to make decisions on the spot, often exceeding the seller's expectations. Properties offered at auction are sold in as-is condition, with absolutely no contingencies. This means the high bidder can't back out of the purchase contract for inspections or lack of financing without risking their escrow money. Contrast this with traditional sales that have an estimated fallout rate as high as 30% because of contingencies that wear down the seller and lengthen the time to sell. The love auction method pits buyer against buyer. This allows the seller to sit back and watch the bidding escalate the sales price, instead of dealing with anxiety-ridden back and forth of broker-agent transactions. Today, markets move faster and more often than ever before. Real estate values can drop or surge dramatically over the span of a 6 to 12-month listing agreement. The real estate market is sensitive to time of year, weather, the stock market, and world events. The coronavirus, for example, had a huge impact on the real estate market in the middle of the prime selling season. When you're ready to sell, Love Real Estate and Auction provides the catalyst to determine the true market value of your property. All too often, the traditional listing process overprices a property immediately, killing the interest of potential and serious buyers. At a Love Auction, the fair market value of the property is established, and prices go up from there. With a traditional listing, you rarely get multiple offers. If you do, it's likely a sign that you're underpriced. And industry experts predict the average listing gets nearly 2 offers before an acceptable offer is made. With a Love Auction, you'll get several offers on auction day, allowing you to select the one you envision the day you decided to sell. Statistical data indicates that the highest level of interest in a property comes in the first 30 days of when a property is placed on the market. Auctioning a property in that 30-day window leverages that advantage quickly and effectively. Unlike traditional sales methods, auctions do not cap or limit the sale price. The excitement of competitive bidding often drives the sale price above the traditional fixed asking price, determined by traditional methods. Auction properties are sold as is, with no contingencies, and close approximately 30 days from the date of the auction. The entire auction process can be as fast as 45 days from listing to closing. When Love Real Estate and Auction lists your property to be auctioned, we maintain a tight schedule. When our sign goes up, it tells buyers how the seller has chosen to sell the property and the date it will sell. The auction date is a deadline buyers take seriously. As buyers register for the upcoming auction, we encourage them to buy it now, before the auction. About 25% of auction properties are sold before the auction day. When a potential buyer registers to participate in a real estate auction and posts a substantial deposit, they're serious about buying that property. No tire kickers, just ready, willing, and able buyers. The buyer has done his or her homework and is at the auction to buy the property, subject to only one thing: the price. And the auction winner knows that an additional deposit is required to hold that property. Love auctions are live events conducted by a professionally licensed auctioneer and are normally held at the property location. The event is also simulcasted on our online bidding platform to ensure that every potential buyer can participate in the auction without having to be there in person. The more buyers bidding, the higher the sale price. Don't make a $50,000 mistake. Contact us today to discuss your real estate needs.